immigrant came into this country, adapting it every day. The language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been,
after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ready, set.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. They are throwing it again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone run. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Nearly an interception on that play. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Here we go.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know a successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
19, ready?
Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. He finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to work it to the 20. David Ojabo making that tackle.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
76,
they're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Running right side. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Back to throw, needing a first. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First out of the game for James Cook. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get this one to Cowie. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is second and long. From the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
San Francisco.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
On third down, Purdy finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
A 5-yard pickup.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play, and that'll be good for a Denver first. From the red zone now. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
One splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Outside the 37-yard line.
Watch out!
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Again, it's Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Get set!
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready!
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go! Cowboys! Ready!
Airing it out to start this drive. Mims with the grab. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Play action on 1st down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Let's go now. Ready?
They go play action on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
65 catch, 65 catch. Go.
To the air, third and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
6 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll run here, it's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 49ers.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
On the double. Tag. Viking 18. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. They motion a receiver left. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Purdy. He makes the catch. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down, 49ers.
First carry here for Jordan James. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the Broncos' 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49ers first down.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Through the second level at the 40. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down, San Francisco.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Yeah, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop him?
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. So before we get in attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
It's the score. Broncos 17, 49ers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Purdy has it knocked out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.